Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration.
Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that.
Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory. I've heard worse plans. Basswood's small. If Dennis came through Main Street, someone saw him.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von Twin Mirror mit mir, dem Jan. Letzte Nacht geriet ich angetrunken in eine Prügelei mit Dennis. Er hatte irgendwelche Andeutungen über Anna und Nick gemacht, besonders über Nick. Er hat mich gedrängt, ihm irgendwohin zu folgen. Ich sollte Dennis suchen und die Puzzleteile wieder zusammensetzen. Wahrscheinlich kann mir irgendjemand in der Stadt sagen, wo er ist. Dennis hat sich letzte Nacht wie ein totales Arschloch verhalten. Er hat mir gegenüber sowohl Anna als auch Nick verunglimpft. Wie schwer habe ich ihn verletzt? Ich habe mich aus der Kneipe geschlichen, wo Ethan mich sehen konnte. Haben die meisten gemacht. Okay. Weiß nicht, was für eine Karre Ethan. Dennis hat, aber warum leuchtet die? Dennis Auto. Wenn sein Auto hier ist, kann Dennis nicht weit
Never
sein.
knew Dennis to be the commemorative type. What's he doing here?
Wer außer Dennis könnte solch ein Nummernschild haben? Wie der wahre kreative Kopf, der ist, setzt er das S in seinen Namen durch ein Dollarzeichen. Jonah lässt keine Gelegenheit aus, um zu betonen, wie blöd er ist. Und in dem Punkt muss ich ihr recht geben. Weißt du noch, als Dennis dich mal auf ein Bier eingeladen hat? Das war in der ersten Woche bei Basswood Jungle. Er hatte deinen Computer eingerichtet, hat dir dein Passwort gegeben und dich gefragt, ob du was trinken gehen willst. Er hat gewitzelt, dass die Leute immer nur einmal an ihren ersten Tag mit ihm trinken. Er hatte sogar eine Erklärung dafür. Danach wissen sie, dass ich ein Arschloch bin. Erst später hast du erfahren, dass seine Frau ihn verlassen hatte. Ihn und ihre 2 kleinen Kinder. Du hast hin und wieder aufblitzen sehen, dass er eigentlich ein guter Vater war, wenn seine Kinder in der Nähe waren. Aber er hat sich zur Aufgabe gemacht, für alle anderen den sarkastischen, mürrischen Computerfritzen zu geben, und nichts verrät mehr über die eigenen Verbitterungen als ein Nummernschild mit einem Dollarzeichen am Ende. Zitat von Mark Twain. Schön zu sehen, dass die jüngere Generation den Klassikern gegenüber aufgeschlossen ist.
Now doesn't seem like the best time to bother her. Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. I heard you asking about my dad last night.
Careful about listening to other people's conversations. Some find it rude.
Then everyone should talk quieter.
That's what I always say. Ever consider being a reporter when you grow up?
I've thought about it, but that's not what I want to do. Did you find out anything about my dad?
Not yet. Not really, at least.
Let me know if you find anything, please. I feel like I need something. It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And just... when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't... I don't know. I don't see this place or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well, that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
I got grown-up stuff I gotta do.
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
It's tough seeing her like this. Seems she got older by 6 years in just 2.
I'll be fine. Just waiting for my mom's shift to end. Normally I'd be with my dad, but...
Okay.
A statue honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now.
Joe.
Losing his legs seemed like the end of him, but he bounced back. Man, he's a rock. Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
Maybe a little. But don't worry. It's hard for me to blame them.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I could just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight.
Hatte in allen Glauben am Leben.
Religion's kind of like genetics. If your parents had it, you probably do too.
...2000 Männer marschierten 1921 durch Bonn County, um am Blay Mountain für all das zu kämpfen, was wir heute haben. Für alles, das etwas wert ist, lohnt es sich zu kämpfen.
Never forget, huh? Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today, especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. So, how many West Virginians?
Two. One to hold the light bulb, the other to rotate the planet.
Not bad. The one I have in store is 3. 1 to replace the light bulb, 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
You ever find yourself like that? Mourning the past?
Sometimes. But I ain't like folks around here. I made my peace. The mine's not coming back. Don't mean we let our statues turn to rust. So, you still want to hear the story?
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. It didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strikebreakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force. Union men. Met the strikebreakers over in Logan County.
That's right. 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity. Brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now.
I'm guessing you're fond of that story, huh? A lot of respect for rednecks.
Well, things were tough, but we were a united community back then. Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine. You take care now.
Okay. Coal River Mine öffnet 1854, geschlossen 1861, nachdem 6 Männer einer Überflutung zum Opfer fielen. West Shadow Mine öffnet 1866, geschlossen 1892. 5 Jahre in Folge ertragreiche Grube in Bunny County. Deep Rock Mine öffnet 1890, geschlossen, okay.
Drowned 6 men. Basswood's mining started with an accident. Fitting.
Basswood Mine öffnet 1975, geschlossen 2015. Finanziert durch Spinadin von William Jackson, Walter Dodson, Hutch Kirkland, Robert Paulson, wie Carr Wincott, Richard Greenley, Ethan Morrow, John Brooks und Nick Waldron.
This is new. Domations. Now that's the Basswood I remember.
Was liegt hier eigentlich drauf? Blumen. Walter füllt sich immer selbst auf.
I don't imagine Walter had obituaries in mind when he became editor-in-chief. She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave. Slow day so far. But people are gonna swarm the cafe once the celebration starts. I guess it means more tips for me, so it's not all bad.
Die Geschichte von Basswood. Haben Sie sich je gefragt, woher Basswood seinen Namen hat und wie es von einer kleinen Bergbausiedlung zum Herzen des modernen Bunny County wurde? Kommen Sie ins allseits beliebte Rathaus und finden Sie es heraus.
Somehow, I don't think the town's recent history will be included. It's fine with me.
Remember when this whole celebration used to
Zwei
be twice
Münder
as big?
und nur ein
Well,
halbes
this town
Ohr.
wasn't just a dead horse
So
y'all
was gibt
keep
es
kicking.
in jeder Stadt.
Why do we even bother with this old place? It's like a ghost town.
Bevor ich ins Café gehe, gucke ich mich hier erstmal noch an. Annas Lieblingsladen, sie ging jeden Monat in die LP-Abteilung. Raumschiff Fahrautomat, 50 Cent für eine Minute. Escapmus. Das hat früher mal 25 Cent
Perfect
gekostet.
toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job.
Declan, I've got places to be.
Right. Don't need me gabbing at you all day like I was Christina or something. Woo! That girl can talk. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean. Sorry, Sam, I'm still on duty. I wouldn't want anyone making off with the statue on Miners' Day, huh?
Sieht frisch aus. Der künstlerische Wert darf wild werden.
Didn't used to see this around. Surprised it hasn't been removed.
Haus zu verkaufen. Jones hat schon vor 4 Jahren versucht, es zu verkaufen. Zeigt, dass nicht jedes Graffiti das Werk von Vandalen
You
ist.
know you're in Basswood when even the graffiti's about minors.
Und am Tag der Bergleute den Verkehr regeln.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Basswood Jungle, eine kleine Zeitung mit einer treuen Leserschaft. Mein erster und mein einziger echter
It's not
Job.
worth it. No one works on a Sunday. Well, no one except me. At least the Basswood jungle is still standing.
Okay, hier geht's nicht lang. Hier auch nicht. Drugstore.
Maybe Kathy will know something. Or that new pharmacist.
Dann will ich jetzt aber erstmal sagen, vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.